What's goodies in the hoodies? This will be a tarot reading for the zodiac Aries. Happy Virgo season! There are a few rules to tarot. Rule number 1 is do not read tarot cards alone. Rule number 2 is do not read tarot cards in a mental hospital. And rule number 3 is always say goodbye. I'm just reading the stars. I'm just reading the stars for real, for real. This will be a tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn. A 13 tarot card spread. The 13th card will be the theme of the tarot reading. Aries are candid, which means that they're brutally honest about all of their affairs. For example, you're in a relationship with somebody who you're not supposed to be in a relationship with. The candid thing to do is to not manipulate that person and blame them for the relationship, but blame yourself and move on. Or else you could be a terror to everybody around you. Okay, I have you working on a relationship for happiness. Okay. Either you or another Aries is using somebody for their money. Have the Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. To be candid about an affair is to be honest about the affairs. Your theme is the Eight of Swords. To forgive yourself and not blame the other person. Eight of Swords is an unreal turn of affairs for you, Aries. You were working on your happiness. I see the sun. I see you clearing out anything you had with anybody else. I see you forgiving others. Okay. You have been through a lot that you do not talk about. Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords just really means that this can mean a crisis. You have had a crisis when it comes to your work, okay? And I do see that there's going to be like this unreal turn of events that happens with it. It's going to fall into place. You're going to be able to walk into the light and move forward. The work could have bothered you on the inside here. The work may had in the past, it was like you had the work and you were working, you were doing the right thing, but now you can add on to all of the knowledge that you do have and have accumulated over the past year or so, or that you will accumulate here. You've had to learn. I'm seeing that there was a crisis with the relationship that you needed to let go of. I'm seeing you could have stayed out of loneliness. You could have thought that this was like you were lonely and you were like, wait, I don't even, and there was some amnesia there as well. People don't like using DSM-5 terms, and I can understand why. For me personally, why I use them sometimes is because I understand the concepts about, how when you sit with yourself and you're reevaluating about yourself and or reevaluating with a doctor, you you can get diagnosed. And this is some sorts of PTSD about the relationship that you had, and it led to amnesia, and you were in a crisis. But what happened is that you turned around, and what I spiritually advise is that we can let go. Our faith does not need to be cursed, right? And you were holding on to somebody who probably was going down a way different path than you, and you never wanted to hold on to them, but you were. And the thing is here is that I see that I also teach that when we make a mistake, it's our decision to choose to do right the next time, you know. And that goes for relationships. I see a crisis with your happiness too. um okay, I see a crisis with just your whole being and how to heal. You just kept going forward and going forward and healing and healing. Um, and you had to do this alone and you had to walk away. I see you walking away, one foot in front of the other. Eight of Cups. This card always speaks for itself. He's walking away. He does have a cane, but he is walking away. Okay. Now I do see that it's like an unreal turn of events. Like the sun looks down at you in delight at what you're doing. I do see a little confusion that you had to go through, but I do see you letting it go because it was really taking you to hell, these entity attachments. Okay. But I do see like this unreal turn of events. It's like you went from that, but now you're a new person with new knowledge about how to have self love and how to forgive. Let's see. Hmm. It is an unspoken rule in tarot to not use cards that are drawn on, because what can happen is that the cards can be cursed, hexed, or ritualized. How do you know if a card deck is cursed, hexed, or ritualized? Is that, um, excuse my language, I have a Chiron in Scorpio. Things around you will seem very dangerous, like you'll see multiple murders around you or multiple killings, and you would have to seek outside advice about this from an outside source. You could have had somebody manipulate you to stay with you. They wanted to control. They kept blaming you instead of blaming themselves for what was going on. It's like this person has no idea what's going on in this world. They're unself-aware. Okay. We have evil eye. Yeah. It's like somebody is really sending you the evil eye. Okay. Um, Somebody is sending you an evil eye, love spell, and family. Okay. This person is dangerous. You need to stay away from them because you're walking on your pathway. If this is a third party situation, they're trying to dim your lights, and you need to get away from them. Karmic masculine community, high honor. Yeah, it's like they're trying relationship. They're either using this person, your twin flame, your true love, and they're wanting to bring you into the triad of crisis events, but you have already turned your life around into true events on focusing on yourself. You don't need to be bothered by this because this person can be potentially dangerous because of their own expectations and grandiose self-image about what a relationship um, is. Okay, they may be seeing relationships are abusive and just a grandiose self-image of things, not really blaming themselves, but blaming outside things for what they're doing. Okay, it's very dangerous. It's a terror. Okay, yeah, a flying monkey. They're jealous of your achievements. Intuitive Kev is here. Okay, yeah, you need to move on for some sorts of entity. This person is trying to attach another entity against you. It's like the last entity that's on you. This can either be on you or a friend of yours. Yeah, because you may have a health concern, and you might have had been in bliss, but you really need to focus on your health concern before it gets worse. Okay? You have to really dig deep into that depth here and really focus that you do have a health concern that you need to focus on, okay? Or there may be somebody around you who does. Somebody has a health concern. Okay, this can be skin health, internally, externally. Oh my goodness, yeah, this person is not letting go of a grudge that they have against you for wanting to be with your true love. That's so weird. Because they're blaming something else. They're not blaming themselves. Oh yeah, this person is really dangerous. I don't know who this is. If you're in a third party situation, protect yourself, okay? Because for one, they know who you are. And you may not want to bring them on this journey with you. So what's the point of that? Okay, so family and crew, hit me up. I do offer tarot reading services. That's in my description box below, okay? And other services too. All right. Goodbye.